Welcome to the NCAA March Madness second round post-game press conference with UCLA. We are joined by Charisma Osborne and Kiki Rice. We ask that you please only ask a question when you have the microphone in your hand and that you state your name and publication. If you have joined us through Zoom tonight, please ask your question in the chat and include your publication as well. We will start with questions from the room.
Sabrina Merchant, The Athletic. Charisma, you've talked about how much it means to you to play in this building, and you got maybe your last chance tonight, but it seemed like it really meant a lot to you today. What was the energy that you were feeling?
Yeah, I was super excited before the game. Just super proud to be playing here and playing for UCLA. The fans were absolutely amazing. I was having so much fun out there. Just the crowd was amazing. The bench was amazing. But I just went into the game just thinking, just play your game, play free. And I think I play best when I'm in that mindset. So that's kind of just what I was thinking.
And then Kiki, I know you guys have only been teammates for a year, but have you ever seen Charisma attack like that before?
I mean, every day in practice, she's definitely going at it. But no, this was incredible to see, in what was likely probably Charisma's last game, probably just the energy and intensity that she brought to our entire team throughout the game. She really carried us, and I just had so much fun watching her go off.
Thank you.
This question for both of you young ladies. In your minds, as you was playing after the game and stuff, and you realize now you're going to the Sweet 16, what does it mean for you and also your program going to the Sweet 16?
It means a lot. I mean, I haven't been there before, so I'm super excited. I think, none of us really have been there besides the coaches, so we're ready. We've just been having so much fun. I think that's the key, and I think that's why we've been able to win, just keeping that in the back of our mind and stuff like that. But super proud of the team, and we're just so excited to play in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I'd echo that, and I think obviously extremely excited, and it was a great environment and great win tonight, but we also know that we didn't come here just to get to the Sweet 16, so we still have more games to take care of, and we're looking forward to the road ahead.
Hi, Haley Sawyer from SoCal News Group. Charisma, I feel like we've kind of seen you come out of your shell since your freshman year, so what's kind of just been that catalyst for all of your confidence?
Yeah, I think just the work that I've put in, people helping me out, coaches, trainers, whoever it may be, I think just helps me so much with my confidence. And it hasn't always been perfect. There's been a lot of times where I've really struggled with that, but I think the people around me have just helped me and encouraged me and things like that. So it wasn't just me that created that confidence. A lot of people around me helped me.
This question for both of you. Steve Finlay from the Culver City Observer and Culver City News. The crowd. Los Angeles is not known to see these type of crowds for women's basketball, but you guys have seemed to bring it all together. Talk about the feeling about the crowd.
Yeah, tonight I think the crowd was absolutely electric. Probably one of the best environments that I've played in at Poly, and I think that's just a testament to obviously our team and how we've grown this year, but I also think the entire support staff and marketing group that works to get the word out about our games and works to get people in the stands. So it's so much fun to play in front of these fans, and we hope to continue that next year as well.
Yeah, I think marketing did such an amazing job getting people out. I mean, is it Monday?
Yeah, it's
Monday night. A Monday night, and to have that many people come out, it's a late game. And that just means so much to us, and our fans have just been so loyal this year, so we just appreciate them and appreciate the support they've shown all year long.
George Alfano, Daily Oklahoman. You know, when you're a kid playing basketball and maybe you're alone or something, you just try foul shots and see how many you can make. What's the best you've ever done as far as making free throws in a row?
My best is 42 in a row. But this is a funny story. So one time I was at LA Fitness or something with my dad, and I was so bad at free throws, terrible. And he was like, okay, if you make 30 free throws, you get like ice cream or something like that, 30 in a row. And that was the first time I ever made 30 in a row. It was probably the first time I ever made 10 in a row. I don't know what happened, flipped the switch, and since then I've been pretty good at free throws.
Joe Reedy, AP. Charisma, how big was that three-point play at the end of the third quarter? Because they go up 4, go on an incredible run, and then you kind of look like you were patiently waiting to drive the lane and then put it in, and it was a one-point game going into the fourth.
Yeah, I think it was big. It helped us with our momentum going into the fourth quarter. Honestly, I was just thinking attack, because I was getting to my pull-up and they weren't really going in a little bit in the third quarter, so I was just thinking, how can I get to the basket? Yeah.
And then for both of you, South Carolina's up next on Saturday. I think you're one of only 4 teams to hold them to single digits in victory margin based on how you've adjusted against teams the second and third time. Like Stanford, how much confidence does that give you going into Saturday?
Yeah, I think we have a ton of confidence going into Saturday. We know that we held them to a close game when we were played down there the first time, but we also know that we're so much better this time around. And I think everyone on our team has grown in so many different ways, and we've just collectively as a group gotten so much better. So I think we have no doubt or no lack of confidence going in just because of the 1 seed.
Yep.
Duke Nguyen with the LA Times. Is it me? Okay. Kiki, what was your reaction to seeing Charisma get that and one at the end of the third quarter?
Yeah, that was a huge momentum shift for sure, and I think I was just so excited to see Charisma attack the basket and for her to get that tough finish. And I think there's so much throughout the game. She was just, really putting the team on her back. And for us to, they went on a run, and for her to get that huge bucket to give us some momentum going into the fourth, it really was. It was just great to see, and I think it gave all of us confidence going into the fourth quarter.
Charisma, what were your emotions as Coach Corey subbed you off for the last time?
Oh, that's a good question. I was just excited. I was in shock. This is crazy that we're going to the Sweet 16. It was just such a great win. So I think I was just so happy. I don't even know what I was thinking. I really just was super happy that we had won the game, and it felt like such a team win. So just to go out and poly this season that was just a great feeling.
Hey, ladies, congrats. Miriam Swanson with the LA Daily News. I'm going to follow up on the South Carolina tip. So obviously getting to the Sweet 16, great accomplishment. Opportunity to play South Carolina, big deal. That is South Carolina waiting for you next. Do you like that?
Sorry?
Do you like that it's South Carolina next?
Yeah, I think we all love that. Obviously, we weren't able to finish the job in the fourth quarter the first time, so to get another shot at them when we feel like we've gotten so much better is a great opportunity for us. And we're not scared that they're the number 1 seed. We have no doubt in us, and we're just excited to go down there and play our game.
Yeah, and even I think when we played them the first time, and other teams even the first time, we were only playing 3 quarters or 2 quarters, and I feel like now we've been playing 4 quarters, so it's going to be exciting, and I can't wait, honestly.
Can I just ask you guys? You talked a lot about being loose and having fun. When you see a big lead go away, usually that kind of makes you tight, right? How were you guys able to kind of stay loose throughout?
Yeah, it was obviously we were up by a good amount at half, and we kind of gave up that lead pretty quickly in the third quarter. But I think just continuing to have confidence in what got us that lead and what's gotten to that point in the game. So just playing our game, not doing anything we don't know how to do, we haven't practiced, and we kind of just really focused and locked in on our defense, and I thought that's what we needed to do.
And I think a lot of the mental training that we've been doing, I think Coach Corey, Coach Tasha, all of the coaches, just really settling us and telling us what exactly we need to do next. Breathing helps a lot, but really just focusing on ourselves and not letting that get to us.
All right, we have time for one last question.
My last question to both of you guys is, when you go home tonight, and you think about this, what does it mean for your program? I asked the other young ladies, what does it mean for your program to be able to accomplish such a feat? But it wasn't an easy game. You know, sometimes, you know, there's games where you blow out teams, but when you have to grind it out, what does it do for you mentally to get you ready for the next game?
I think it just gives us so much confidence, so much experience. Obviously, moving forward, there's so many good teams still left in the tournament, and there's probably not going to be many blowouts. So I think it just gives us so much experience, and I think when we play teams coming up, like, we can look back on this game and say, like, we've been here before, we know what to do.
Yeah, and I think it just gives us confidence that we know how to pull out close games. And I think that's something we might have struggled with in the beginning of the season and even in the middle. And I feel like over these past few weeks, we've really figured out how to string 4 quarters together and just finish out close, tough games.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.